So before I get into the video today, as you guys could tell, it's about your distractions and how you can't focus and stuff. And when I thought about distractions, I saw a video before, and it had this verse, a Bible verse in it, and it really stood out to me because at first, you kind of like, I don't know. At first, I was like, I understood it, but I didn't really know how to take that seriously. But now, like, just having that verse on my mind all week, it's made me think about it a lot more, and I feel like to tell you guys about the verse, it'd benefit you guys as well. So I mean, it's in Joshua. It's Joshua 24 verse 15, and it says, "But if serving the Lord seems undesirable for you, then choose for yourself this day whom you will serve, whether that's the God of your ancestors served beyond the Euphrates, or the God of the Amorites, in whose land you are living. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord." And that just sticks out to me, and it relates to your distractions, because it's saying in that verse that you're distracting yourself with other gods before you put God. So say your phone and your TikTok and all the social media that you're always on, you spend more time on that social media than trying to get closer to God. And I have that, and I'm trying to get better. I have spent a lot of time on social media with my friends and stuff, but I don't make enough time for God. And when I heard that voice, it kind of shook me at first, because he's saying, choose now who you're going to serve. Are you going to serve your phone? Are you going to serve other people? Are you going to serve whoever? You have to put God first, and that's what he is saying. He's saying, if you're not putting me first, then choose who are you going to put first. And I feel like that is a great way to start off the distractions topic, because distractions are what makes us like kind of like worship it. So if you're on your phone all the time, or you're on the social media all the time, then that's kind of that's what you're worshiping. You're praising it all the time. You're watching it. You're fitting into your mind. That's what's gonna come out your mouth. So that's what your focus is on. That's what you're worshiping. And yeah, for the past week and a half, I've been really thinking about that verse, and I've been cutting down on my social media. I've been putting a lot less time into watching social media, because it doesn't have any benefit for you. So I would encourage you guys to start, trying to get closer to God. Like realize how much time you put into on your phone, that little device you have, and say, oh, am I putting my phone over God? Right? And then from there you will realize that, oh, I am or I'm not, and how can I improve, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's the way I want to start off the video. Just talk about, trying to get a Bible verse to kind of relate it to the topic. But yeah, but for distractions, just like the Bible said, like, you gotta have something to focus on. Make sure it benefits you. Make sure what you're working on, it benefits you. There is never a good distraction, if that makes sense. There might be stuff to help you through a tough time, but that's not a distraction. That's a help. So if you want to become an athlete, or you want to become an actor or a doctor, and you're focused on that one goal, that one course, if you want to become a child of God, and you have to, then what you do is, you cannot be on your phone all day, and you cannot be lazy. You can't be on the video games, talking to your friends, going out all the time. You gotta put aside the distractions, and you have to put focus on what you want to do. So, like, if I were, for example, if I were to try to become a YouTuber, right? All the distractions of TikTok and YouTube and Instagram Reels and everything, I would have to cut it out to a certain extent. Like, it's not bad to have it every now and then, but For the first bit, cut it out. If you were to cut it out, it'll free up so much of your time and so much of your brain capacity where you can focus towards the stuff that matters. So if you want to become a YouTuber, right? All that time you have to think about ideas, right? To study how to make the video blow up and everything. You have all this time to meet new people, to network, and ask them how to do it. Where opposed to if you were on your phone, right? I guarantee you probably would have been trying to search up something, and then you would have get distracted by a video, an ad, or something, and it would have scored you to a TikTok where you'll be scrolling for another hour and say, "Oh shoot, I forgot. I'll start again tomorrow." That's not what we're supposed to do. If you really you guys gotta cut out distractions completely until you know you can handle it. And what I mean by handle it is you have to be you have to cut it out and be focused. And once you're focused enough where it's like muscle memory, like you wake up and you do this and you do this and you do this and it's structured and you're always improving yourself, then and only then, if you have to do it, then I would say put a little bit of screen time to have a break or something. But if not, you're gonna keep going forward. Distractions is so dangerous because a lot of people don't even realize they're getting distracted, and that's the scary thing. Because, for example, if you're doing your homework and you take a 5-minute break, 30 minutes later, you'll be scrolling and half studying and you don't remember anything, and it's I studied for about an hour, but realistically you're on TikTok and Instagram for 45-50 minutes and you're only half studying for the 10 minutes, and you go into the classroom the next day and say, "Oh, we never learned any of this stuff. This was never in our study books," but it was, but you just got distracted. Distraction is so dangerous, and it could be, there is no justification for a distraction. You can't justify a distraction. We try to justify it. I need a break. I can't focus properly. And some people really do need a break. But 90% of the time, people say they need a break, they need a distraction because they just want to get out of that focused mindset, because it's taxing on their brain, and they want to let it all go and go to TikTok and Instagram and whatever else distracts you. So that's the topic for today. I thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below what topic you would want to see next. Yeah, I'm Christian Polak. God bless you. Have an amazing day.